Lying on the Pacific Ring of Fire between the Indian and Pacific Oceans is a country made up of 17,000 islands, Indonesia, the largest archipelago in the world. Indonesia is a country of true diversity, with a population of over 273 million people, 1,340 ethnicities, over 300 spoken languages, and 6 religions. Indonesia is a country that continues to defy homogenization. Its diversity is not exclusive to humans, as with over 300,000 species, some of which are endemic to its islands, Indonesia is the most biodiverse country in the world, with the region second only to the Amazon rainforest in biodiversity. Indonesia is a stunningly beautiful country that offers a kaleidoscope of experiences for the visiting traveller. There is so much to do and see, whether you come to surf Bali's legendary waves, relax on deserted tropical beaches, climb one of the country's 147 volcanoes, or hike in search of the orangutans in the rainforests of Sumatra or Borneo. With substantial investment in air, land and sea connections, plus recent visa-free access for nationals of 169 countries, it has never been easier to visit and explore this truly amazing country. And in this video we will show you our top 10 best places to visit. But before we do, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future travel destination videos. Number 10. Lake Toba. There are volcanic lakes, and then there is Lake Toba, the largest volcanic lake in the world. Located in northern Sumatra, the last eruption took place 75,000 years ago and is said to be one of the largest ever to have occurred on planet Earth. This is believed to have led to significant climate change and a global volcanic winter at that time, which significantly reduced human populations in the Middle East and in Asia. Today though, Lake Toba is a much more welcoming place for humans to visit, and has recently been recognised by UNESCO as a global geopark. The lake is huge in size, up to 100 kilometres in length, and is almost twice the size of Singapore. There are many places to stay around the lake, but the most popular is Samosir Island, and this is accessible by ferry ride. From here, you can get a feel of the size of the place, as you're surrounded by the lush green mountains of the caldera. A short trip will take you to the many traditional Batak villages overlooking the lake, which provide breathtaking views of this stunning natural wonder. Number 9. The Gili Islands. The Gili Islands are simply beautiful. Located off the west coast of Lombok, these 3 tiny islands provide the perfect location for travellers looking for a slower and more relaxing Indonesian experience. Gili Meno, Gili Trawangan and Gili Air are all fringed with white sand beaches and turquoise crystal clear waters, yet each island provides its own unique experience. Gili Meno and Gili Air are secluded and laid-back islands, while Trawangan is a lively affair, with beach bars, DJs and happy hours, as travellers guzzle beers and buckets from dusk till dawn. All 3 islands possess outstanding reefs and diving opportunities. Even snorkeling a short distance from the shore can be a truly amazing and rewarding experience, where shoals of tropical fish and grazing turtles can be easily seen in this tropical paradise. Number 8. Bandung. The highland city of Bandung offers a cool and refreshing escape from the tropical climate of Indonesia. Situated 2.5 hours southeast of Jakarta, Bandung is a shopper's paradise and has become an increasingly popular destination for Malaysian and Singaporean tourists looking to grab a bargain. There are numerous restaurants and cafes in Bandung, offering delicious local dishes and old-style Dutch cuisine. As you walk around the city, you'll notice elements of the former Dutch colonial rule in the architecture of some of the buildings. However, if it's more of a hike than a walk you are after, Bandung offers numerous treks to the surrounding hills, such as Tebing Karaton or the Royal Cliff on the peak of Moko Hill. A short distance outside of Bandung will take you to Kawaputi, a stunning sulphur lake with golden shores of sulphur deposits and simmering blue water. Be sure to factor in a lost morning on your trip as you stroll around this beautiful lake, framing stunning photographs for your social media accounts. Number 7. Tanjung Puting National Park, Kalimantan. The sheer mention of Borneo conjures up images of lush green rainforests, slow-moving jungle rivers, and gorgeous orangutans. And while it's true that much of Borneo's once expansive rainforest has been lost to years of deforestation, millions of hectares still exist to this day. Much of this can be attributed largely to the development of national parks, and Tanjung Puting National Park in Indonesia and Borneo, or Kalimantan as it's known locally, stands as a protector to this biodiversity mecca. The national park is largely untouched and hosts thousands of ecotourists each year, looking to trek and explore the jungle, desperate to catch a glimpse of our fourth closest living relative. If you're in Indonesia and truly want to relax and be at one with nature, then this is the place where you will want to be. Number 6. Bromo, Tengger, Semeru National Park. Bromo, Tengger, Semeru National Park, situated in East Java, is easily Java's most popular tourist spot. The volcano complex within the park consists of a caldera of 5 large volcanoes, surrounded by a sea of volcanic sand. The most famous of the 5, Mount Bromo, is one of Indonesia's most active and iconic volcanoes, and is easily accessible by a day trip. It can be viewed at any time of the day, but if you are up for an early start, the sunrise over the caldera is simply spectacular and something that you will never forget. Number 5. Lombok. Overshadowed by its more popular neighbour to the west, Bali, Lombok has risen out of relative obscurity over the last decade, offering the traveller a much more laid-back version of paradise. The island is surrounded by scenic beaches and stunning marine life. Many tourists make a beeline for the west coast resort of Gili, with its stunning coastal views of the Gili Islands in Bali and dramatic sunsets in the evening. Here, local taverns, or warongs as they're known locally, serve up peanut-packed satay dishes and spicy noodles to hungry visitors. The north of the island is home to Indonesia's second largest volcano, Mount Rinjani, where visitors each year venture on the 2-day trek to the summit and caldera. Not to be outdone by Bali, Lombok also has its own world-class surfing, with Kuta Beach in the southeast of the island often being described as a surfer's haven. Here you will find veterans of Indonesia's surf scene, looking to escape the congestion of Bali's most popular surf spots. Number 4. Yogyakarta. If you love history and walking around ancient temples and ruined cities, Yogyakarta, or Jogja as it's known locally, is the place for you. Steeped in stunning old Dutch colonial buildings, with its 18th century royal complex and Taman Sari water castle, Yogyakarta is the cultural destination and the soul of Indonesia. It is a city that reflects the culture, history, traditions and the art of the country, as well as a gateway to 2 unmissable UNESCO World Heritage Sites. The first and most popular of the 2 is Borobudur Temple. Constructed in the 8th century and forgotten about until the 1800s, as volcanic activity forced Japanese settlers east, the temple is the world's biggest Buddhist sanctuary, which not only has a religious significance, but also is admired for its architectural wonders. Sunrise is the time to visit, as you can watch the sunrise over the distant volcanoes and light up the large bell-like stupas at the top of the temple. A short drive northeast of Yogyakarta will take you to the other UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Prambanan Hindu Temple Complex. This impressive set of 19th century ruins consists of 240 individual temples and is the largest Hindu site in Indonesia. While it is often overshadowed by Borobudur, many will argue that Prambanan is the more impressive of the 2. Afternoon is the best time to visit, and if you hang around long enough, you'll get to see a stunning sunset over the temples and the impressive silhouette of Mount Merapi in the background. Number 3. Bali. The island of the gods needs no introduction, and is an absolute must for any visitor to Indonesia. With its impossibly green rice terraces, sacred temples, ribbons of beaches, charming people, exciting shopping, pulse-pounding surf, and a lively nightlife, Bali has everything the visiting traveller could ever want. After a day shopping in the chic and trendy shops of Seminyak, travellers congregate by the beach to sip cocktails and watch the sun set over Java, before partying the night away in the clubs of Kuta and Legian. For the travellers looking for a more laid-back Balinese experience, there is Ubud, the art and cultural capital of Bali, which offers scenic surroundings, art galleries and traditional dances to enjoy. The streets are lined with Balinese architecture, while the countryside consists of calm rivers flowing through glorious green rice paddies. It's no wonder that there has been an explosion in wellness and mindfulness retreats in this beautiful part of the island. The magnificent waves and tropical clear waters on the south coast of Bali are of surfers' legend. The Uluwatu wave is amongst the most popular, and many locals believe the gods of the island have blessed this area due to its perfect wave formations for the surfers to enjoy. Number 2. Raja Ampat. Located at the far eastern edge of the Indonesian archipelago, Raja Ampat is regarded by many as the greatest place to dive in the world. Possessing 1,600 islands, large pristine coral reefs, sandy bays, shallow flats, and a huge diversity of marine life, Raja Ampat is a scuba diver's dream. Countless species of colourful fish patrol the pristine reefs in this wild, remote, and rugged biodiversity hotspot that only has a few thousand visitors each year. If diving is not your thing, then a relaxing cruise on a liveaboard as it sails through the islands, taking in the stunning coastal scenery, is another amazing experience which Raja Ampat has to offer. Number 1. Komodo National Park. Komodo National Park consists of 3 large islands, Komodo, Panda and Rinka, and although it is home to world-class diving and snorkeling, it is also home to something else. Something that you will not see anywhere else in the world. The largest reptile on the planet, the Komodo dragon. Up to 3 metres in length and weighing over 150 pounds, these dragons possess deadly venom used to kill their prey. With over 3,000 dragons patrolling the islands, there is no mistake with regards to who is in charge. Tourists can visit each of the islands in this UNESCO World Heritage Site, but only with a guide, for obvious reasons. Day trips are available to the national park from the island of Flores, and also include diving and snorkeling experiences, which are amongst the best in the world. You will see an abundance of aquatic species including fish, turtles, sharks and sea snakes. But if you visit the Manta Ray cleaning station near Rinka Island, you might be lucky enough to experience a close encounter with one of these giants of the ocean. Where would you most like to visit in Indonesia? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed watching, please like this video and subscribe to this channel so we can continue to bring you more travel destination videos in the future.